On
Woo!
Truth Serum. It has
Hell
been a
yeah.
long off season, but we are back. We are excited to be back. Woo!
We are
Let's
back and better
go.
than ever, like we Eric Bischoff in 1999, son. Let's go. I am ready
Now,
to roll that beautiful beam footage.
now, when you say we are better than ever, I disagree 100% because right now we are as dumb as we will ever be for the rest of the season. We got a lot to learn here today. All of the off-season shit, the speculation this, speculation that. We had Cam Akers going in the third round. He got himself 3 carries for
Y'all had
0
Cam
yards,
Akers
by the
going
way.
in the third round because I don't touch running backs with Achilles injuries. I've been done trying to tell y'all all season, fuck some Cam Akers. And if y'all remember, I was the bus driver on the Cam Akers train, man. I loved him. At one point, I said some goofy shit like he's better than Jonathan Taylor, but he done. He is Dunskies. And if you've been checking out my articles, you would see my bold prediction. Daryl Henderson's gonna lead that backfield this year. I already done tried to tell y'all. So come get some of this truth that we are about to bestow upon thee.
I have Daryl Henderson everywhere and 0 of Cam Akers. By the way, just a little toot toot. Do that again.
Zero. Zero.
Anyways, we are here for start sit questions. Week 1 is big mystery to all of us. So
But it's
get them
not.
in,
It's
man.
not. I'm just gonna say this. If you listen to us on Thursday, we tried to tell y'all Gabe Davis was getting in the end zone. Happened. We told y'all Stephon Diggs was about to blow up. Happened. It's on, baby. We are in mid-season form, and I feel it. Let's go. Give me some of them questions.
There's one. Love y'all, motherfuckers. Drew Michael Dynamite Vinny. I love you too, baby.
Dynamite Drew, Raven up on that Twitch. If you like video games, go follow him. He's the best in the business, kind of like we are at the podcasting side.
What up, Cole Tess? Love you, baby. All right, we got Lance or Monsoon or Lance in a monsoon or Dak. Is it really that heavy of a storm? I mean, I, check it out, man. What are we liking Lance for? Is the rushing and uh, in wet games, teams both off offense and defense, I guess, the other offense, they're wanting to run the ball, man. They're wanting to eliminate mistakes. I think that this is going to be a slow burn for Trey Lance, anyways. Uh, he is raw. He is raw. But his exciting part of him is the rushing. And I think that this kind of bodes well for him. And fuck Dak. I don't want any part of Dak this week.
So
Well,
let
I
me
don't.
come.
Let me rephrase that. Dak's playable, but I'm playing Trey Lance, man. Trey Lance is my dog.
You probably played them both if you have them, just because you drafted them for a reason. But here's what I'm going to say: if this is what you're up against, Colt Martin, Joey does say is he's going to be raw, and it's a wet game, which are two of my favorite things. Look, I'm just gonna say Trey Lance in a monsoon is my preferred Trey Lance because the only monsoon is gonna be this 49ers offense raining shit on the Chicago Bears all day on Sunday. So give me Lance. When I look at Dak, look, I'm a Cowboys fan for better or worse, mostly worse. And our second wide receiver right now, I think I probably have a chance to catch as many balls as he does today. Noah Brown can't spell it without no, which is exactly how I feel about Dak Prescott this week. Give me Trey Lance in the landslide.
What are you assuming happens for Noah Brown here? He is going to be lining up opposite of CD Lamb. Um, what about Dalton Schultz? We got a
I'm
lot of.
smashing my boy Dalton Schultz. That's the Cowboys wide receiver one today.
Whew, I expect CD Lamb to get 13, 14 targets today,
And
man.
drop seven of them because he got
Oh my,
butterfingers.
oh my god, oh my god.
CD Lamb's got a lot of making up to do for me this year, man. Because I literally screamed like you guys all saw it. I screamed when we drafted him. I'm a Big 12 guy. was all about some CeeDee Lamb. That guy didn't show it to me last year, man. He has some good numbers, but I think it was mostly based off volume. Um, I don't know how he's going to be all year. And I think he's going to end up as a wide receiver one, low end wide receiver one. It's going to happen. But Dalton Schultz is the safety blanket. Dalton Schultz ain't going to be drawing that top corner. Give me all the shares of Dalton Schultz until Dallas gets some extra wide receivers in this room.
Well, the thing about Dak, man, Dak spreads the ball around. I think we're going to see some players come up while Gallup's out and all of that. I think we're going to see some players that we didn't expect to do anything. So
I
let's
hope
see
you're
that.
right. I hope you're right. All I'm going to say is I think it was a little bit predictable last year that a guy like Cedric Wilson was going to step up. He showed some flashes. All Noah Brown has shown me in his career is he can block real good. So I'm hoping he does something. But man, that guy, in all realness, is like the sixth wide receiver on our depth chart. We are just injured as fuck right now. So
Yeah, I think we see a big game from Tony Pollard right here, and it's going to cause
TP.
a lot of hype that may not sustain through the rest of the year unless we see an injury from uh, Zeke. So anyway, we got another question here. What's up, boys? Should I go Lamar or Russ back in Seattle? I love.
Brian Benienda, thanks for the follow. I don't know who you are, but slide into my DMs, baby, because I want to get to know you. Know you.
Benanda was on here asking questions last year. You just got a terrible memory. What
I
up,
do have a
Brian?
terrible memory, but come
That's all
get to
right.
know me, baby. Come get to know me so I can really talk about you on the air. So anyway, Lamar or Russ back in Seattle. If you listen to me on Sunday, or sorry, on Thursday, I told you I want all all the smoke for Denver this week. I'm dialing them all up. If I got Judy, if I got Sutton, hell, I'm putting in Melvin Gordon in starting lineups. Russ is about to cook the fuck out of the Seattle Seahawks. Give me all the Russ Wilson.
I am going to go Lamar Jackson here, man. Playing against the Jets, Lamar Jackson is going to run the ball kind of like he did 2 years ago, man. They're going to go back to that two tight end set heavy, and Isaiah Likely, um, he's brought there to do exactly what Mark Andrews is doing, except for on a much smaller scale. They're there to block and do some play action shit. Lamar is going to run the ball. He just declined an offer worth around 250 million, according to Adam Schefter. So he's betting on himself. I think Lamar has an MVP type season like he did last year. And week one against the Jets, give me all the Lamar. I think he is going to be my number one quarterback of the week. So Lamar is the
So,
guy for me.
so I love everything you said. Don't get me wrong, and I love Lamar Jackson this season. I love Rashad Master Bateman this season, but I am telling you, dog, heed me here. Russell Wilson versus the Seahawks. It's going to get ugly. He is going to dice that team up today. He is my number one quarterback on the week.
All right, it's got some good options there, baby. I like Dangerous too. Don't get it twisted.
Whew. And if we
I
know
look those.
anything about Danger Russ, there probably ain't a better quarterback over the first 8 games of the season. He loves dominating that shit the first half. So,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I will say this Lamar Jackson is an absolute smash play as well.
Yeah, both of them. It's super flex, which is what we are 100% on deck for, man.
Go back, go back, go back.
All leagues need to be super flex. So start both of them guys, man.
Hey, yo. Good morning, fellas. Good morning, Daniel Beebe. I just want to take time to show off something for just a second to the listeners. So give me 1 second here. I ain't wearing it frontwards because I look goofy with front facing hats, but this right here is the Vermont Vipers official hat, 3-time champion, Daniel Beebe. And man, I don't think we have a bigger fan than this guy. This dude, Daniel, he blows my shit up constantly throughout the regular season. and clearly it's paying off. He bought me this sweet ass hat. I know Joey has one too. So let's go Vermont Vipers. Except for in TSF League number 3 in the 144 tournament, we're going with Vermont Vipers 2, which is my team. So love you, Daniel Beebe.
Yeah, I love you too, baby. Mine's around here somewhere. I went looking for it, but I got hats scattered all over the damn place around here. So, what up, Daniel? Caps Lock. What's up, brothers? Do I start Brandon Ayuk or Albert Okwuegbunam or
A
Albert?
cooey boonum, baby. A cooey boonum.
Whatever. It's Brandon Ayuk, dog. It's Brandon Ayuk
I
over any
already
Albert.
told you. I already told you to start all your Broncos this week. So I would like to see what your tight end option is because I'm messing with some Albert Akui Boodum today. But another one of my bold predictions, I think Brandon Ayuk is going to be the number one wide receiver in this offense by the end of the season, not Deebo Samuel. If you look at the second half of last year where he got out of the doghouse, Brandon Ayuk was tearing shit up. And if Deebo ain't going to be involved in that run game as much this season, and with you got Trey Lance, who, in my opinion, is a much more capable quarterback than Jimmy G. I love Brandon Ayuk all season. I am a little bit worried about the weather, but to me, this is an easy smash, Brandon Ayuk.
I think people put too much stock in weather. Also, especially for the passing game, it scares them off of it. But what we're looking for is 20-mile-per-hour winds, and if they ain't got that, then I'm not worried about rain. Ayuk's the man, dog. Ayuk is the man, and your bold prediction there isn't, in my opinion, it's not super bold. I don't have any Debo. Uh,
Not at his draft cost, I know.
Not at his draft cost, man. I like him. I like him to finish ahead of Ayuk, but he was going too high for me. Yeah, he was Albert Okwuegbunam.
A Kui Boonum. I've been working on that all off season.
Nasty Nate Hardeman says go
Nasty
Raiders.
Nate. Boy, we
What's
love
up?
you, Nate Hardman.
All right. Ooh, pick 2. DJ Moore, Elijah Moore, or Darnell Mooney. God.
This was easy for me.
I'm gonna say Mooney and DJ Moore, man. Yeah, it's Mooney and DJ Moore for me.
I'm gonna go back to that old Billy Idol song. Give me more, 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 son. I want DJ and I want Elijah. Elijah Moore was the number 1 overall wide receiver from weeks 11 to week 16 last year. A lot of that was with Joe Flacco. Flacco loves him. This guy is about to break the fuck out in a huge way this season. Cherie, this one's for you. I am all aboard the Jets bandwagon, and everybody's telling me I'm crazy, but I love what this team's got going on. And call me crazy, but I kind of like him with old man ass Flacco over Zach Wilson. I'm starting Elijah Moore everywhere. I do like Darnell Mooney. I like his upside. But to me, DJ Moore is the smash, and Elijah Moore has the better matchup, doesn't have the rain to deal with, and also does not have Justin Fields as his starting quarterback. So give me Elijah Moore.
Yeah, okay, so they are implied for about 14 points, the Bears. So I think I will switch it back up. You've talked me into Elijah Moore. And it's close. I know Darnell Mooney is going to get a shit ton of volume, and that's kind of what I base it on. But yeah, let's fire up Elijah Moore and DJ Moore. I like it.
Give me ball. Woo! All right, it's time for the weekly Steenbergen. What's up, Mark Steenbergen? What's up, fellas? Time for another season. Glad to have you back, my man.
He says expectations on Michael Thomas. I expect him to suit up and play. I don't know what to expect, man. We haven't seen this guy score a touchdown in like 600 days. So we missed a whole season with an ankle. He decided to get his surgery late. He was deciding on whether or not to do it. He did it late. We missed another whole season. It's been forever, man. I really like this, what the Saints are doing in their wide receivers, and there's a lot more target competition there. But dude, Jameis could explode this year, and Mike Thomas could be right back to the number one wide receiver. If I doubt that, but the range of outcomes is number one wide receiver to he's back on your waiver wire in a couple of weeks. So really don't know what to expect. I'm trying to not start him this week if possible. I want to wait and see.
Same for me, man. That's what I was going to say. Wait and see. I feel like Mike Thomas, for you NBA fans, I feel like he's got a little bit of Ben Simmons in him, where he wants to collect that paycheck, but he don't really want to work for it. I am not sure that we'll see this guy this year. Like I thought we would see him last year. I thought we'd see him a little bit the year before. Talent's there, opportunities there. That offense is good, and they've got some pieces. I like Joey though. I want to see it first. Let's see him actually get on the field before we dial him up.
Dale Cooper says we blowing smoke here. Football is back. Waddle or Devontae Smith. I like both of these options. I am going to go Waddle though. We've seen him in this offense. We have not seen Tyreek yet. We are expecting Tyreek to be the number one in this offense. And both of these offenses, I presume, are going to be run heavy. Both to be the number two wide receivers for their respective teams. But I think I'm a lot more excited for Waddle than I am Devontae Smith. And he was breaking rookie records last year. And Devontae was shadowed by a couple of great wide receiver rookies last year, but he's a great wide receiver too. I'm excited for both of them. This week I will be starting Waddle over Devontae Smith though.
So it's funny because last year this was one of the big hot debates between you and I. I was on Waddle, you were on Devontae Smith. And I think for the season, I still very much like Jalen Waddle, but he's banged up already. We don't know if he's 100% coming into this game. The Eagles just added AJ Brown, who's going to take all that heat off of Devontae Smith. I expect a big year from Jalen Hurts. The over-unders are real similar. I'm taking Devontae Smith in this matchup. I'm probably rolling out Waddle more often than not, but for week one, I like Devontae Smith drawing that number two corner, even though Waddle will as well. I like Devontae Smith this week against the Lions.
All right. I mean, it's super close, like you said.
Yep.
All right. PPR with bonuses. Cook or Scary Terry? Is this 100-yard bonuses? Is this 40-plus yard touchdown bonuses? I think both of these players are kind of similar in that. I'm not really going to take the PPR bonuses with PPR with bonuses. I'm not going to take the bonus aspect of this and make it sway me one way or the other. I'm going to fire up Scary Terry. He's a much better overall wide receiver. Cooks has been very, very consistent. I think this offense does take a step forward, but give me Terry.
Give me Terry all day on this one. He's playing the Jaguars. He's got the best quarterback he's ever had. I like Brandon Cooks, but the thing about Brandon Cooks, man, is he has no ceiling. He's all floor. Like he's going to be a low-end wide receiver one, a high-end wide receiver two. Scary Terry, the range of outcomes, he could be a top, 5 type wide receiver. He's got the plus matchup today. Dial up Scary Terry in an easy smash for me.
All right, I want to get your take on this first. Do you think it's a bad idea to start both Chubb and Hunt?
I absolutely do. I faded Nick Chubb completely this year. Nick Chubb's a real similar guy, in my opinion, to Scary Terry, especially in PPR formats. Like, there's no ceiling for that guy there. He's going to get you a great floor. Kareem Hunt is absolutely the running back to own in this offense because we all know that Jacoby Brissett's just going to be dumping off to him some more. I start Hunt this week. I look for a replacement for Chubb. Now, the one caveat to this, Jimmy Chestnut, is if this is a standard league, that logic is completely reversed.
I kind of disagree here. I think to start both of them, you're going to get a decent floor, but by starting two players, two running backs on one offense period is a bad idea if you're looking for the ceiling. I think both of these guys are respectively startable in their own sense, but to have both of them, you're hoping for a Kareem Hunt trade. Honestly, let's send him to the fucking Eagles, please. Let's do that. But if you're looking for floor, man, if you feel like you got your matchup wrapped up in all of the other aspects, you're beating them at quarterback and wide receivers and all of that, it's okay to start both of these guys because they're both going to give you a small floor anyways. But it does cap your upside. All right, so I have Swift and Saquon in a lineup, but I got Michael Thomas and Godwin on the bench. Would you switch out either of them going against Brady? Nah. I'm gonna stick with Swift and Saquon, man. I
Yeah.
think both of them got huge ceilings.
And I
If
will say, if this is your 6 point touchdown only league, Swift and Saquon are both absolute smash plays in week one. Like to me, this isn't even close. Michael Thomas and Chris Godwin, great guys, great players rather. But they both have a bunch of question marks coming into this first matchup. Swift and Saquon, baby, you drafted them where you drafted them for a reason. Start them, run them out with confidence.
Yeah, Michael Thomas and Chris Godwin are both guys that I want to see do it on the field together, scissor style.
That's only a
But
little weird.
yeah, a lot weird, but I want to see them do it first. Both of these guys are great guys to have on your teams, probably.
Doing it.
But yeah, you gotta kind of temper your expectations for week one on there. Ben Kaiser, what's up, dog? Carr or Winston?
Hey, first of all, Ben, thanks for hopping over on the YouTube. A big initiative for me right now is I really want to grow our YouTube followers, guys. So if you haven't yet, please hop over to YouTube and subscribe. I want to get to 1,200 by the end of this season, and there's nothing that's going to stop me from doing it. So, Ben Kaiser, I appreciate you, man. Help me lead this pack and lead some of these people over to banging that bell on YouTube. But to answer your question, is Derek Carr even in a matchup against the Chargers? It's a division game. He's got the shiny new toy, Devontae Adams. Like, this dude went from having Zay Jones as his wide receiver too, right? Last year. Now he's got Devontae Adams. He's got Darren Waller. He's still got Hunter Renfrow, the real Hunter, healthy. To me, this is a smash Carr play this week.
100% agree. This game against the Chargers got a 52.5 point over under. You scroll on down right here, we got 43 points that we're expecting from the Saints and the Falcons. Does the matchup look juicy? Yes. I think they're going to be running the ball after getting up pretty quick here on the Falcons, who I think is going to be a bottom feeding team this year. So yeah, Derek Carr is the guy, dog. Derek Carr. That's your answer. Hardman, Gage, or Fryermuth in the flex spot.
I'll let you go first. I know my answer.
I think you're. We're going to disagree here. I'm going to say Mecole Hardman. I think everyone's kind of sleeping on Mecole Hardman here. He's the guy that's been in the offense. He has shown flashes. He has not shown a consistent anything yet. But with the turnover at the wide receiver position in Kansas City, I think he's the one that's been the steady guy in that offense. I think he takes a step forward this year in a game that we expect a lot of points, man. So let's hope he takes over that deep role and to some aspect with MVS as well. But I'm going to go Hardman, man. I like Hardman.
So it 100% is not Fryermuth. He's the easy fade of these two. I'm not big on Russell Gage, but Godwin's banged up. They got the matchup with the Cowboys. That should be a shootout. So I do like me some Russell Gage this week, but we actually agree on this one, Joey. I think the death of the Kansas City Chiefs is a little over exaggerated. They still got Pat Mahomes. He's going to figure it out. Here's why I like Mecole Hardman. At best, Russell Gage is behind Mike Evans and behind Julio Jones. right? We don't know what we're going to get from Chris Godwin. We don't know what we're going to get from playoff Liddy. There is a scenario where McCole Hardman is the number one wide receiver on this Kansas City Chiefs team. Now, I don't think that'll happen. I don't. But that's in that range of outcomes. And if you can be the number one or two guy for Pat Mahomes, I'm dialing him up, man. I think Hardman has the best chance to fill that Tyreek take the top off type role in this offense. And I think he's definitely a better play than Valdez Scaling.
All right. Dissect this one for me. I've got to Tony P.
Man, I had the Tony P as soon as I woke up this morning. It was like going everywhere. It was crazy. But yeah, I messed with Tony Pollard this year. I personally, I have a bunch of shares of Zeke and I have a bunch of shares of Tony Pollard. They're gonna contribute. They're gonna perform.
All right, we're gonna pick two here. Ben Kaiser wants to know AJ Brown, Hollywood Brown, Sutton, or Kirk. Got to pick two here.
I'll let you go first on this one. I already know mine as well. Unless if you want me to go first.
Man, I really like all of these options. Honestly, I think Hollywood's gonna get a ton of volume. I'm gonna go Hollywood, and I think Cortland Sutton. I think I'm gonna fade AJ Brown this week. Hollywood and Cortland Sutton are my guys, which sounds crazy to fade AJ Brown, but
it does sound crazy to fade AJ Brown, except for that's the right decision here. So Cortland Sutton's definitely getting in the end zone today. That's my guaranteed. If there's one player that I know that's going to score a tutter today, it's Cortland Sutton. So I'm smashing him. Hollywood Brown, there may not be any Zach Ertz. I haven't gotten an update on that. We don't know about Rondell. DeAndre Hopkins is juicing and on the freaking sidelines. Like, Hollywood Brown is it. That is all Kyler Murray has. I'm dialing him up today. And I'm going to tell you, I have 0 shares of Hollywood Brown because I just hate that guy. But Sutton and Hollywood Brown is easy smashes to me.
We do know about Rondell. Rondell's not playing for sure. Okay. Which is, and I think Zach Ertz isn't playing either. If so, I don't expect anything out of him. So Hollywood's the volume.
It's smash. Yep.
Got another question: Mitchell or Javonte? Whew. Give me Javonte all day. I like both of these guys though.
I think Trey Lance takes a lot of that work away from Mitchell. I'm dialing up Javonte all day. Start your Broncos. This is the Russ revenge game. Start all of them.
All right, we got Tyler Boyd or Devontae Parker. I want to hear you talk about Devontae Parker a little bit here.
I don't. I hate both of these guys. I'm guessing this is a pretty deep league. Lyndon McKinney. Would love to see some of the other options. If I'm choosing between the two, I'm choosing Tyler Boyd to maybe get in the end zone. I want no part of Devontae Parker. I want no part of that offense. Give me the offense that's going to score some touchdowns.
I think I'm with you, man.
Tyler Boyd might accidentally fall into the end zone. Devontae Parker is not.
I kind of want to say Devontae Parker, man. But I can't do it. I would start Tyler Boyd, but it is close. I think, and that's sad to say that probably Devontae Parker is going to be the number 1 for the Patriots, and Tyler Boyd's the number 3.
Maybe 4.
Yeah. Maybe 4. Yeah. So, Tyler Boyd, man, that's the answer for me. Richard McKaylaw, good morning, baby. Trey Lance in that wind, Matty Ice, or Jameis Winston. I got to see what this wind is all about.
Listen, I want all of the Trey Lance in the bad weather. Like, to me, that plays to his strength. This is a smash Trey Lance here. Like, this kid's been the talk of the offseason. I felt like he was overdrafted, but the upside that you get with Lance, like, is ridiculous, especially in this bad weather game. I like Jameis Winston, and I'm probably the biggest Matt Ryan fan left on this earth because nobody seems to want that guy on their team except for me because I got him everywhere. But I'm smashing Trey Lance, especially with the bad weather.
Yeah, I'm going Trey Lance as well. RB2, Josh Jacobs or AJ Dillon. I got a feeling we are gonna disagree here.
We might. We very well may.
I'm gonna light up Josh Jacobs, dog. I think the hate has gone too far. This guy had a ton of volume last year. He's not gonna just fall off the face of the earth in an offense that's gonna score a lot of points. Give me the number one running back for the Oakland Raiders. Yeah, I said it, and it is not crazy to say. I don't know what all this extra hype is about these other guys. I know it's going to be a little bit of a committee.
You
Who
don't love
cares?
the you don't love Amir Abdullah, baby? Abdullah Oblongata?
Yeah, 3 or 4 receptions, nothing between the tackles. Give me the fucking goal line running back for the scoring Oakland Raiders. It's not going to be all Devontae over there, man. It's Josh Jacobs, dog. It's the Devontae addition helps Josh Jacobs. He's in a contract year too. They did decline to pick up his 5th-year option. They did draft some running backs. So what? Who cares? Right
Oh,
now,
what? Who
Josh Jacobs is
cares?
the best running back on this team. He is going to get the volume. Give me Josh Jacobs all day.
So I am going to take the number one running back for the Green Bay Packers, not the Las Vegas Raiders. A.J. Dillon is one of my biggest smashes all season. They're saying he's going to catch 50 balls this year. I don't know. He might. That's
Yeah,
cool. But either way, to me, there are two legitimate weapons in this Green Bay offense. There's Aaron Jones, there's A.J. Dillon, and Aaron Rodgers is going to be cooking fools all year with both of them. The downfall of the Packers offense is the most grossly over exaggerated thing I've heard all offseason. I don't care if me, Joey Fickle, and Mike Pynacker, what you call me, are catching passes from Aaron Rodgers. They're winning 12 games. They're winning that division. I fucking hate it. I hate him, and I hate saying it. Skull Vikings. But to me, it's A.J. Dillon. He's getting into the end zone at least one time today.
all right, all right. We should be getting some damn final some updates here for the injury reports. Um,
So while you looking at that, I'm gonna read Richard McCaleb, my main man McCaleb's question. PPR, one running back, two flex. So we need three players. We got Chase Edmonds, we got Melvin Gordon, AJ Dillon, Devontae Parker, KJ Osborne, and Randall Corn on the cob. So first we need the one running back. To me, I'm gonna say it. I already said it once. I'm gonna say it again. AJ Dillon is the smash play here. But here's what I'm going to do because all those wide receivers suck. Give me one, give me two, give me all three of them running backs. I want Edmonds, Gordon, and A.J. Dillon in my starting lineup today.
all right, so it's AJ Dillon and Chase Edmonds. First off, then we do have a little bit of a conversation with Devontae Parker, Osborne, and Corn on the Cob. I kind of like I kind of like Cobb this week, man. He's the one consistent option for Aaron Rodgers, and I think I would start Cobb over Gordon. Uh, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Um, yeah, give me Randall Cobb with flex. With flex Edmonds. Yeah, give me flex Edmonds, AJ Dillon, and Corn on the Cobb. I kind of like Cobb this week, man.
So we smashed two of those. So it's up to you to decide between Corn on the Cob and Melvin Old Man Gordon, who just got signed to another contract. So
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that shirt. New
so
season, so we'll see.
So, Colleen, I'm gonna say it, baby. If we don't win this week, I promise I won't wear it again. But this is an homage to my main man, Kurt Kunkel. This was his shirt. Love you, Colleen. Loved Kurt. And here's what I'm gonna say: this isn't my shirt, so I'm hoping that the curse rules do not apply to my shirt. But I specifically made sure I didn't wear a Dallas Cowboys jersey today. I'll tell you that right fucking now. That curse is real, y'all.
Yeah. All right, y'all have some questions on Travis's stream as well. I wish I could see them.
I wish we could cross streams, but we simply can't. We too far away.
Uh, If you wouldn't mind, you could copy and paste them bitches. I can't see them right here.
Yeah,
But I
post
don't know.
those for us, Richard Mikhailov.
Did he share them? I mean, is it a shared video to his? They're not
He
popping
did.
up.
He did say he may go live at the stadium today because he's doing the mini mixer. So
David Genus says Steelers Nation bench all Bengals. You listen to
real
him if
quick,
you want to.
hold on, go back it up. David Gillis and his big old penis. Boy, I got
Yeah,
to
big
meet this
old.
dude in this offseason. And David Gillis is good stuff, y'all. I will tell you, if you want to see the sexiest calves in the business, like this guy's feet never stop. Like he's laying in bed like Thumper off of Bambi, just going and going and going. We nicknamed him Gump Legs, but if there's a couple things I learned about David Gillis this past offseason, it's Dina Baker is a badass. That's his old lady. Vagussi chicken is the best chicken or Vagussi you'll ever eat. And you're probably going to get your ass whooped for hating on Dina's Bengals. Give me all the Bengals this week. Are you kidding me? Come on. What's not to like about this offense?
I don't know, man. I don't know. With a weathering issue, would you play Montgomery over Swift or Saquon? No. We're gonna stick with Saquon and Swift this week, Daniel. Um,
There is
yeah,
not a
there's
scenario
no
on
chance.
earth that I would start David Montgomery over either of these guys. Not one.
What's up, baby? Mike
What's
Pine.
up, baby?
All right, here we go. Elijah Mitchell or David Montgomery. I'm gonna go Elijah Mitchell here. David Montgomery against what we are expecting to be a top five run stuffing defense in San Francisco. It's Elijah Mitchell for me all day.
There is not a scenario on this earth where I'm starting David Montgomery over Elijah Mitchell. That's Khalil Herbert's backfield. Y'all just don't know it yet.
Yeah, they don't know it yet. It's
It's
coming.
coming.
It's coming. Yes. Godwin or Dubs. Yeah, it's going to be Romeo Dubs for me. Don't have great depth at wide receiver in this league. It's Romeo Dubs. I don't expect shit out of Chris Godwin today.
Yeah, you can find me in the club starting all the dubs, baby. Give me Romeo Dubs, potential wide receiver one for the Green Bay Packers. You know who's not a potential wide receiver one for the Green Bay Packers? Sammy Watkins. Don't listen to Colt or Travis. They smoking that stuff or something. Ain't no way Sammy Watkins is doing jack. But if there's ever a week to start Sammy Watkins, we all know it's this one. Week one wonder, baby.
All right, we got Jacob Paliska coming in from YouTube. Thank you, baby. Saying go
Bang that
Birds.
bell.
Bang that bill. He did already.
Hey,
Oh,
Jacob,
God.
bang that bell. Get Tevin to bang it. Get Dustin to bang it. Get Wiggs to bang it. I got to meet Jacob Paulista's whole crew, and all four of those dudes are good shit. I don't know how they ended up being friends with this guy because he's an Eagles fan. So clearly he's missing a couple upstairs, but they're all wonderful Cowboys fans and wonderful people for that matter. So fuck Philly.
Jason Jackson wants to know Marquise Hollywood Brown or Cortland Sutton. Ooh.
Jason Jackson, you got to find a way to start both of these dudes. I would really like to see what else you got going. To me, I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm smashing Sutton. He's definitely getting in the end zone. But man, Hollywood Brown, he might get 20 targets today. Like it's gonna be ridiculous.
Mm. I want to start both of them. I think
Yep.
I'm going to. I think I'm going to start Hollywood, man. I expect a lot of points. I expect a lot of points. Uh, you know what? Yeah, give me Hollywood, man. I'm so torn on this one. I'm so torn.
I respect it, but I really do. Jason Jackson, let us know what else you got because I feel like both of these guys should be dialed up today.
Yeah. Here we go. Mike Pineacker correcting me. I know I said Oakland earlier, but it is the
Yeah,
Vegas
that's back
Raiders.
when they were a respectable franchise, so we like to keep it, respectable around here.
Drake London or MVS. Drake London. is a guy that's coming off of a little injury.
Everywhere.
He did practice late in the week. Makes me a little nervous. I'm gonna go MVS though. We know Patrick Mahomes throwing that ball to him.
Kyle Pitts
This is
became the
open.
first tight end since Mike Ditka to get 1,000 yards receiving last year. He was a high-end first-round draft pick, just like Drake London. They're going to have to pass the ball. Atlanta's a train wreck. I'm taking Drake London because of upside and because of floor. Again, this is another scenario where MBS could be the number one guy on this offense, but he could be the afterthought in this offense as well. Drake London's going to eat, even with the injury, the coming off of that. I'm dialing up Drake London today.
There's no way I'm starting a rookie wide receiver, no matter what his expected volume is going to be in week one. Week one, man. I mean, he might get 3 for 42, and that's going to hurt you. We know
He
MVS
might
is
get
going
8 for $150 though. I'm just saying. We've seen what MBS is capable of. Y'all ain't seen what Drake London's can. This is literally my favorite wide receiver prospect in years. I love this kid. So much talent. I'm dialing Drake London all day.
I'm gonna say this one time, man. All you need is one from MVS to pay off. All you need is one. Drake London, I'm scared, man. It's too early in the season for any rookie wide receiver to be confident with. I think
It's week one. You can't play scared. You throw him out there. You dial up your studs and you fucking go for it. Look, if ever there's a week to lose, it's this one, baby. Balls to the wall. We're all ceiling this week. Give me that Drake London.
MVS for me. It is close though. Michael Carter,
To be
DJ,
fair, on my rankings this week, I have London at 40 and I have MBS at 43. So it is very close.
Michael Carter, DJ Moore, or Devontae Smith as a flex. It's DJ Moore. Wicka, DJ Moore.
I
DJ Moore.
absolutely agree. I love me some Devontae Smith this week. I really do. But look, it's kind of like the Dangerous revenge narrative, just like on a much, much smaller scale. Baker Mayfield will show out today. I'm just saying, dial up DJ Moore.
All right. Got a non-PPR flex spot. Miles Sanders, he is already eliminated because this is non-PPR and he don't score touchdowns. Ayuk, Michael Carter, or switch my Michael Thomas for oh my God.
Hold on. Reading comprehension ain't my strongest. So we
Reading
got
is not moving, so
Sanders, Ayuk, Carter. I'm assuming that's what he has right now, or switch Michael Thomas for Ayuk and flex one of the other two. So I think he's asking for two. I'm going Ayuk and Thomas on this one. I same thing Joey said about Miles Sanders. I did not draft him anywhere. I am not playing him anywhere. I want no part of that guy. And I do like me some Michael Carter, but I don't know if it'll be this week. I don't know if it'll be next week, but here pretty soon, Brees Hall is going to take all that backfield. I think you have the upside with Thomas, and I think Ayuk is the smash play out of this group.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go back on what I said. Miles Sanders already being eliminated. I'm gonna play Miles Sanders and Brandon Ayuk. I'm gonna bench Thomas. Yeah,
I
and
think
Carter.
Miles Sanders' ceiling in this league is 8 points. All it take, I'm gonna use your same logic against you, baby. All it's gonna take is one pass to Michael Thomas to make that his fucking spot. So
Hunt, Waddle, or Ayuk. Let me light up Waddle. I'm gonna play Waddle.
I am playing Waddle. I love Ayuk, and I really like Kareem Hunt still, but with the weather, with the everything going on in San Fran, to me, Jalen Waddle's the safer play here.
All right, we got pick 3: Tyler Boyd, MVS, Tony Osborne, Cobb. He has Higgins starting. Gonna go. I'm gonna go Tony.
Tony. I agree. to me, this is smash Tony, smash MVS, and smash Randall Cobb. All three of those guys could be the number one option today on their offense. KJ Osborne's playing third fiddle, and Tyler Boyd's playing third or fourth.
I think I
And
agree.
you have T. Higgins, so that instantly just makes me not want any part of Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, I agree 100% there. Vince Schultz says, "Hey boys, what's
Hey,
up, dog?"
man. That's Vance Schultz. I love that guy.
Good morning, sexy beast. Happy football season. Which Packers wide receiver is stepping up today with Lazard out?
I like Parker's wide receivers way better than I like the Packers wide receivers. Here's what I'm going to tell you, Jason Parker. The number one option in this Packers offense is Aaron Jones. The number two option in this Packers offense is A.J. Dillon. The number three option in this Packers offense is your waiver wire on another team. I want no part of it. If I have to start one, I'm going Dubs. But look, this offense is not bon appetit, baby. So I'm
Christian
out.
Watson's going to play, right?
I am not sure, but I am not expecting him to do much early on in the season, even though I expect him to absolutely smash Sammy Watkins on the season. I don't know what those other two boys are thinking.
Yeah, I do. I think it's going to be. I'm going to say Sammy Watkins for today.
Yeah, it's week one. It's Watkins season today. Today only. I'm with you.
He is the veteran. Gage, Noah Brown, or Pierce with Kittle out.
So I'm assuming you're talking about Damien Pierce and not Alec Pierce, because that
Alec.
would.
Yeah.
Do you think he's talking about Alec?
Alec Pierce or Damien Pierce? We'll come back to this one, though. Give us some clarity on that, Ben. Let's see what he says right here. He also has Chark and St. Brown, but don't know. I don't want to start both receivers on one team. I think I'd rather. Yeah, give us clarity on this one right here.
So I think he's talking about EQ St. Brown, not Amon-Ra, right?
No, he says
you're going to have to help us out. No, St. Brown, that next one.
No, he's Chark and St. Brown on the same team. He's talking about Amon-Ra.
Amon-Ra. So to me, then it's Amon-Ra. That's the smash.
Right. He's looking for another one. He doesn't necessarily want to start Chark because they play on the same team. So he's looking for another option: Gage, Noah Brown, or a unknown Pierce.
I'm assuming it's Alec Pierce because I feel like Damien would be the smash play there. So I'm dialing up Russell Gage.
Yeah, I agree with you, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
There is not a league like if I had to choose between Miles Sanders and David Montgomery, I'm choosing Montgomery. And y'all all know how I feel about him. Like, I want no part of Miles Sanders at all. Give me MVS. Give me anybody over Miles Sanders.
Yeah, I'm going to go MVS too. A lot higher ceiling here in Chiefs offense. But I think we are probably sleeping on Miles Sanders. If he just retracts to get some get some touchdowns, man, he's going to pay off. And I think it could happen in an offense where they're going to be able to kind of stretch the defense out a little bit more than they were last year. They got an excellent offensive line. I think Miles Sanders is a guy that can be started, but neither of these guys can be started with confidence.
I think Miles Sanders.
I'll go MVS. Go ahead.
I think Miles Sanders is the fourth best running back on his team behind Jalen Hurts, behind Boston Scott, and behind that other dude from last year, and I can't think of his name. Help me out. Kenneth Gainwell. Like, I want no part of Miles Sanders.
All right, Audra Bonds, what's up, baby? Tony or Ayuk in the flex already starting Debo. I'm going to go Tony. And I want to say Ayuk, but probably Tony and Debo, probably your best options there.
So, Audra out on bonds. What's up, baby? Hope you're doing well. I think I get to see you this month, next month, sometime soon. So I'm excited to get together with my girl there. But for me, with the weather, with everything going on, it's a Tony game. Give me Tony with Debo. I agree with you.
All right. All right. Jason Jackson says, okay, this is what I have. Keenan Allen. He's got Mike Evans, Hollywood Brown, Cortland Sutton.
God, that's
Yeah.
a good problem to have, Jason Jackson. Golly.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it
So,
is.
so hold on. Let's go back to his question
Got to add
because
Keenan Allen to this list.
so I think he needs to start three of these guys, I'm assuming, because he was asking between Brown and Sutton, right? So I'm assuming he's smashing Allen and Evans.
Trying to go find it.
Like Mike Evans to me is the easy start here. That dude's definitely getting in the end zone this week.
All right, let's just rank them. We're going to go Mike Evans. Mike Evans, then I'm going to say Keenan Allen number 2, and then it was between Hollywood and Cortland Sutton, I believe, is the third one we were looking at.
So here's what I'm going
Cortland
to
Sutton.
say. Give me Mike Evans at 1, Cortland Sutton at 2, Hollywood Brown at 3, Keenan Allen at 4. And I love me some Keenan Allen, dude, but that's the guy I'm not starting this week.
Dude, roll out Keenan Allen. Don't listen to him. We got
I just want to say
Dobbins or Hawkinson for the flips.
Real quick, as far as upside, Keenan Allen has by far the least of those options. They're all really good options. I think there's a time and a place for every one of them. I love Sutton's matchup. I love Evans' matchup. And I love not having anybody around freaking Hollywood Brown today. I think this is going to be a big Mike Williams game. We know I love Keenan Allen, but he's the sit on this one. So let's see if I'm right. We should someone write that down. I want to come back to that one.
All right, he'll remember. We got flex option, J.K. Dobbins or T.J. Hawkinson. I'm going to go Hawkinson. Dobbins is not going to play today.
I think if Dobbins does play today, he will be incredibly limited. I haven't gotten Is he officially out? He was questionable this morning when I woke up. Either way, stash Dobbins for now. Hawkinson's the play.
I don't know why I still haven't gotten the official. J.K. Dobbins is ready to play, but Ravens are being extra cautious with their running back. Yeah, he ain't going to play, dog. He ain't going to play. It don't say officially, but he ain't going to play.
I agree with you. It's Hawkinson.
All right, Mike Evans. Oh, there we go. That's the same one. My bad. All right, Audra Bonds, definitely run Tony. I have a weird feeling game he going to pop off, says Jacob Guyette. Okay.
Hey, it's okay, Jason Jackson. I hit the send button too quickly sometimes, too. It happens to the best of us. My wife gets real pissed off sometimes when I do.
Vince says Dobbins out today. Joe East, Kittle out. Tanyan, Albert, or Njoku. Also, A.J. Green or London. I'm going to go A.J. Green, and I'm going to start Njoku. Fuck your Albert Okweba Newman.
Akui Boonham. Boy, so on this one, like, I love all three of these tight ends, and I'm streaming every one of them in a one league or another. Like, I love Njoku this year. I love Akui Boonham in this offense. Bobby Tonyan very well may be that guy who is Aaron Rodgers' number one option today. I'm rolling the dice with Tonyan.
I'm going to go Njoku and A.J. Green. A.J. Green or Drake London?
Drake London. One has tremendous upside and one's a washed-up veteran. Give me Drake London.
All right, here we go. Ben Kaiser says it's Damien Pierce. We are going to both roll out Damien Pierce.
Smash! Yeah, start Damien Pierce everywhere you have him. He should not be on any benches today.
McKissick, Patterson, Devontae Parker, and McCole Hardman. Who you running out? Who you running in both flex spots has AJ Green and Olave. Oh, I'm going to play McCole Hardman and
I'm going to play Cordero Patterson and J.D. McKissick.
You got a nice floor. You got a nice floor here with McKissick and Patterson. They're going to catch some passes.
For me, I sit AJ Green and I go McKissick, Patterson, and Mecole. I want no part of AJ Green. I don't care if he's the only option in that offense. That guy's fucking done.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm going to go AJ Green there. But I would probably do Patterson and McKissick as well. I think they're a little bit safer than the other guys there.
I just want to say, in a flex spot between Miles Sanders and AJ Green, I would pick Miles Sanders. That's how much I will not play AJ. There's not a scenario on earth I would play AJ Green.
All right, Fabian Versa. Smash
Bang that bell, baby! Woo! Thanks for the YouTube love. We love it. We really appreciate it, Fabian.
We got Boyd, Dubs, Burks, London. Pick one. Currently starting Dubs. I think I would go Dubs as well, man, over Drake London. I'm assuming you're going to say Drake London, right?
This one's hard. It's definitely not Boyd. I could make an argument for Dubs. I could make an argument for Burks. I could make an argument for London. I think Drake London is the safest play. I think Dubs is the correct play because he has the biggest upside this week.
I think that's what I would do. Yeah. Stick with Dubs in your starting lineup. DK Metcalf or Hawkinson. Give me DK Metcalf, dog. You should have threw him in there with the other options earlier when you said it.
Russell Ranch DK on my fry, baby. Look, a lot of people are talking about the downfall of DK Metcalf, and I get it. Geno Smith is not a good quarterback, but last season with Geno Smith, DK Metcalf was all right. He figured it out. Dude is too elite not to play. I would like to see your tight end option because I'm probably starting Hawkinson over whoever you have, unless it's like a Kittle or a Kelsey. I mean, but for me, it's DK Metcalf.
All right, let's see. A little clarity here from Ben Kaiser. He says he can't start 5 running backs, so Damien Pierce isn't an option. Noah Brown, Gage, or Chark. He's already got Amon-Ra St. Brown in the starting lineup, so he is skeptical about Chark. So is Noah Brown, Gage, or Chark? I think I would play Gage here, but I would still give Chark a little bit of consideration, but I would play Gage over him.
I'm starting Noah Brown out of this group, and I fucking hate it. But like, to me, Russell Gage, man, if they get anything out of Chris Godwin today, he is number 4 in the pecking order and really number 5 behind Lenny. I would pick Chark over Brown, but if you really don't want to start those two Lions wide receivers, I think it's Brown. Gross.
It is gross. I just, for some reason, I think that someone else is going to emerge as the number 2 in Dallas, dog. Like, Noah Brown's been around for, this is going to be, his 5th year? Hasn't ever done shit.
The problem with that, though, man, is for the season, you're absolutely right. But Tolbert's out. Washington's out. Gallup's out. Like, it's not going to be Simi Fioco, I'll tell you that. Like Noah Brown is it.
It's gonna
I
be
mean,
Tony
Tony
Pollard.
Pollard's going to eat anyway, right? Tony Pollard's going to get his anyway. Dak's going to find open receivers. Cedric Wilson was a startable piece last year. Gallup was a startable piece when he played. If he gets any kind of volume, he is a fringe, like super low end flex play to me. So it's got to be Brown.
I'm gonna take the slot wide receiver for Tom Brady and say Russell Gage. And that's all the advice that's all the analysis I need. Jason Jackson, done. Thanks, guys. Mike Evans and Cortland Sutton starting, and Hollywood in the flex.
He's
Let's
sitting
go.
Keenan Allen. I love it. I love it. God, I want to see how that turns out. Jason Jackson, I'm sorry if I fucked you on that one because Keenan Allen could blow up today, but that
All
one
these
was a really
guys,
hard
all
one.
these
Yeah.
guys. That's solid, dog. Tight end is Kelsey. Let's go. Love it.
Damn.
Love it.
And so
Kelsey
what
got
I would do if
smashed.
I were you is I would try to trade TJ Hawkinson for a wide receiver. If you got Kelsey, you don't need that backup.
Audra Bond says Mike Williams, Judy, or Kirk in the flex. I want to know your other wide receivers because God, it's Mike Williams, dog. Mike Williams. Give them to me, all of them.
I done told you to start all your Broncos players this week. Here's the exception. You roll out the BMW. This is the reason I'm telling my boy Fry to sit Keenan Allen or Jason Jackson. Sorry, my boy Jason Jackson. Telling him to sit Keenan Allen. Big Mike Williams absolutely was dominant last year until he had that little knee injury that made him kind of limp to a wide receiver 11 finish. This is Mike Williams' season. This guy's going to be a top 3 to 5 wide receiver overall this year. Dial him up. He should never leave your starting lineup.
Boom. Goddard or Ertz. I still don't know if Ertz is going to play regardless. I think I'm going to play Dallas Goddard here. He's a much better player. That's why they got rid of Zach Ertz, old busted ass. The Cardinals went and drafted the number 1 tight end out of the college. So out of the college.
Out of the college.
Yeah, so it's Dallas Goddard here for me. I still think he is a top 5 tight end.
And you're still wrong because Dallas Goddard has all this hype coming in every season and never does shit. But with that being said, with Ertz being banged up, you can't trust him. It's got to be Goddard.
Augustine. What up, dog? What's up, baby? Bill.
Hey, try to pronounce this dude's last name real quick because I got to know.
All right.
But Augustine, you got to follow us, baby, because your new nickname is the Goose. Bang that bell and come back next week. Talk to us. We love you.
I'm going to say Augustine. Goosinov, I guess.
Yeah, Goosinov. The goose is loose. Augustine, baby, let's go.
Love it. I love him. Ooh. See Tolbert running as the Cowboys number 2.
Is Tolbert playing? Because last I saw, he wasn't playing today.
I don't think so. Jalen Tolbert's out, I believe.
Yeah. Tolbert, I believe, is going to be inactive today, so that's why I'm not dialing him up.
Joe Burrow or Dak Prescott? Give me Joe Burrow.
Give me Joe Burrow.
And what's up, Nicole Bonds?
What's up, Nicole out on Bonds? I get to say that twice now. Are you kidding me? I can't wait to see that ass either next month, this month. I know they're coming up to Fayetteville. Can't wait to see you, ladies. Love you both. Man, I was in Memphis earlier this year. Nicole Bonds, man, showed me an amazing time. World-class host if you're ever in the Memphis, Tennessee area. Just saying.
I love them world-class hoes. That's going to do it for us today. Love you guys. Thanks for all of the questions.
We will be back next week. Do us a favor. Find me. I got 2 goals this year. I'm growing Twitter. I'm growing YouTube. Find me on Twitter at TruthSerumFF. Give me a follow. Share my shit. You know you want to. And then on the YouTube, find us. Subscribe to us. share with your friends. Going to be doing some giveaways again coming up pretty soon. Made a couple of purchases last night, so I'm ready to rock and roll. Follow me, follow us, get in where you fit in, and as always,
Stay true. How about that Barkley Henry matchup today? Saquon, baby, Saquon. Stay true.
which Henry? Is that